once again. We're back again. Let's get into it. Yes, I'm late. But at least we're here. My thing is turning up is better than not at all. So as far as I'm concerned, being here is better than not. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. And not only that, but I've been having late nights, so I'm not waking up as early as I usually do. So yeah, it's good though. I'm working on it. How am I going to get it popping today? Okay, so look at yesterday, how yesterday finished. I was talking about that long wick. So it looks like this may be slightly in the wrong place. So look, that body didn't want to pass over that resistance area, support resistance area. Had a lot of issues between this line here, the trend line going up, and the support level. So as you can see, this one opened as a double bottom with this one. However, this one wicked, right? Whenever you get a double bottom, there's a higher chance of the market continuing up. So this would have been our, what we would have called a retest. So this is emptied out, come out of the bottom of this trend line, and then because it's entered out, you want to see whether it's going to go back in before you take a trade to go down. Now this is the daily chart, so you obviously wouldn't take that trade to go down, but you just want to see what overall the market is doing. Yes, we have the support the resistance area here. Excuse me, still not walking up yet. The resistance area here, but we're not worried about that because it's nowhere near there yet. So yes, it's had a double bottom here, which tells you it wants to go up. Due to this trend line here, it's had a bit of resistance. It did push up, it came back down, looked for liquidity, probably got everybody who was buying to cut some of their trades, and it's pulled back, and that's why it's come back down. That's gained enough power to push it up again this morning, and notice that it started above this channel, which tells you it's back into the buy trend. Not that it had fully left, but it's telling you that it's respecting this channel, which tells you the buy trend is stronger than the consolidation, which in turn then means that we are then looking to see where it's going to next find resistance, which looks like it's going to be around here, this area here, which is 25.82. Moving down to the 4 hour. Okay, so like I'm happy I left my arrow there because it just shows that obviously it hasn't followed the arrow exactly, but as you can see, it's doing the same kind of move. It wants to go up. So like I said, it's going to jump down, it's going to go up, it's going to come down, and it's going to go up again. And that's what it looks like it's doing. However, it hasn't finished yet, and we've got 2 wicks here, which means it could actually still go down. There's still a market for it to go down. However, I don't believe it will, but let's see what happens. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Sorry, I'm really tired. So yeah. Okay, so we've got a kind of support area here. Let's say like that. So in that area there, looks like where support is kind of, that area there is where it doesn't really, it's like a support resistance area, which is cool. So we can also watch that for market decides it wants to go up there. Not gonna lie, guys, I feel out of. Normally my analysis is easy. I'm just struggling today. Probably because I haven't had any tea yet. I haven't even woken up yet. Is that the same holes? But yeah. Okay, so this candle engulfed that one. Well, hasn't engulfed it. No, it hasn't engulfed it yet, has it? Okay, so obviously it's a big candle, which technically would have engulfed it, but the other candle is still above it. So you could say it's engulfed it, to be fair. It's engulfed all three. Then you've had a pullback. But when you have a big engulfing candle like this, it usually means that it's gonna continue in that direction. Let's see something. Okay, so we're still above that. What's that saying? And that's still a buy. Okay. Okay. Just notice that you got a sell here because it obviously crossed, but then it crossed back over buy. And since then, it's not too bad. Oh, what's going on here? Really? That's weird. Why did you change my style, dude? Let's show you something, but it's not letting me, sorry. So, forgive me for that. Yeah, we're looking at this, it's pushed up, it's pushing, let's see what it does when it gets to this area. To be fair, I don't really know what I'm looking at here. If I'm being honest, there's nothing for me to comment on. I feel like I've gone over everything already. See, this is why I don't really like to draw too much on my charts because it starts to look messy. Okay, we're respecting it again. Comes down, up, wicks out. Doesn't really bother. Obviously, there's some consolidation in this area. So this area seems to draw consolidation. Cool. Comes down again. Manages to respect that and is now on its way up again. So all this morning it's just been respecting the channel and pushing up to this area. And now, as you can see, the strength of the candles are weakening out because the body is thin. It's becoming a hammerhead. think as well. Oh, which road? Okay, I'm getting to a point where I'm staring at this chart. I'm not seeing anything, so I'm going to walk away for a bit. Let's look at something else for a bit. Gold. Let's go to gold. That's annoying, I know. Sorry, people, but sometimes I just can't just sit at a screen just thinking about it for too long because nothing's happening. Let's have a look at gold today.